afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4 on this sunny Thursday.
Isn't it crazy how the weather has been changing?
And tomorrow's back to cold and rainy.
Right. Rainy and cold yesterday, beautiful today, rainy tomorrow, and then
78 on Saturday.
78 on Saturday. We'll take it. It's spring.
And start thinking of your questions for Dr. Zorba Pastor.
That's right. He'll be joining us here in the studio later this hour. Mark and I will let you know when it's time to call in.
But first, topping our news today, we'll find out why the Richland Center School District chose not to renew the contract of a popular teacher.
We sat down with the governor to discuss how a GOP supermajority in the state capitol could change the state's political climate.
And it's a beautiful day outside today. Why not spend this evening sampling wines on State Street and the Capitol Square? We'll have more on the downtown wine walk.
Timing is everything, right?
Sounds good.
Sounds really good.
Let's take a look outside. These ducks are enjoying a nice spring day, but we have more rain than warmer on Saturday. Gary Canalti is out in the backyard. Great day today.
Yeah. Yesterday this time we had showers rolling on through. Today, hardly a cloud in the sky. And tomorrow about this time, we'll see more showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms. Visible cloud track shows bright sunshine across the state today. Doppler track, free of precipitation. Looks just nice, but low temperatures this morning started out in the middle 40s thanks to the cloud cover that we had most of the night. Temperatures so far in the upper 60s here in Madison, 67 so far, and that is our current temperature with brisk southeasterly winds or westerly winds keeping our temperatures mild. But by tonight, we'll see temperatures drop back into the upper 30s, lower 40s, about 40 here in Madison as skies turn cloudy overnight. We could see some showers by morning. Tomorrow, a high of 52 with some showers, maybe even a couple of thunderstorms in the afternoon. As we check out first warning traffic, you'd think with the nice weather, traffic could be moving along pretty steadily. That's the view of the belt line at Fish Hatchery Road. There's a big slowdown on the west or the eastbound belt line. Traffic moving pretty slowly there. But outside of Madison, no problems on I-39-90 to the south, I-94 to the east of Madison, or heading north of Madison. No problems on I-39-90-94 heading out of Dane County to the north, or US 151 heading to the northeast into Dodge County. That is your News 3 Now First Warning traffic.
All right, Garrett, check back in a few minutes. Thank you. Okay. Dozens of students at Richland Center High School walked out last month to protest losing their favorite teacher, but for the first time, the school district says there's more to the story.
In late March, the district told Mark Chambers it was not renewing his contract. New documents outline those reasons. Brady Mallory joins us with the details and shows us the other side of the walkout. Brady?
Yeah, we were there in March when students were outraged over losing their favorite history teacher. Now, here's a look at that walkout. One student told us the district had little respect for students and said Chambers was one of the best. They also wanted to know why. Why wasn't his contract renewed? Today, we're getting a better idea. In a letter summarizing the complaints against Chambers, the district claimed he was not responsive to supervision and not coachable, and was consistently oppositional with management, along with divisive and unethical. The district also claims Chambers purposely and intentionally violated the law when he accessed students' records as part of a review last year. The district says Chambers knows student records are confidential. The district claims Chambers admitted to using the district technology to go through records of numerous students. Chambers had said it was not his intent to be divisive, confrontational, or snippy toward his supervisors. As for the student records, Chambers suggested in-service training to help district employees better understand those records laws. We have an in-depth outline of the complaint from the district, including claims about Chambers secretly recording a district hearing on our website, channel3000.com.
Brady, thank you. Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes said today he is looking forward for his department's ability to start a pilot body cam program in the city. It's his first public comment since the Common Council approved a program at a marathon meeting Tuesday night. Officers in the North District will wear the cameras. Barnes outlined to our Naomi Coles what the next steps will be.
We'll be presenting that information to the city's attorney's office for vetting, and then we'll move forward with understanding what type of overtime may be a fit for this, and then of course reaching out to companies to see if they will be willing to partner with us on a body-worn camera pilot program. So we're very excited about it. It's just the first step to determine if we need full implementation of body-worn cameras here in Madison.
A News 3 Now analysis in February found police departments in 8 of Wisconsin's 10 largest cities, all but Madison and Waukesha, have implemented body-worn cameras. It's expected to be a good year for Republicans running for the legislature. The maps the Supreme Court approved last week benefit Republicans even more than the maps passed in 2011.
Republicans will likely come at least close to a supermajority in the legislature. Political reporter Will Keneally sat down with the governor to talk about how that would change the state's political climate. Will?
That's right. So there are the three branches of government: the judicial, the legislative, and executive. But what happens when the legislative branch overrides anything that the executive does? I asked Governor Evers what that would mean if he had to work with a veto-proof legislature.
Well, they'll run roughshod. I mean, it's not an idea that suddenly they're going to say, well, we want to talk to you, Tony, because we have all the power in the state.
A veto-proof majority is unlikely under Evers, however. Republicans would have to have a very good year to capture that supermajority. And if that happens, it's unlikely Evers wins re-election. Still, even a slightly bigger Republican majority in the legislature will have a significant impact on state policy. That can mean an increased focus on conservative Democrats, similar to how Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Manchin function in the U.S. Senate. We'll dive more into that at 5.
We will see you at 5, Will. Thank you. As scam calls are becoming more and more a part of everyday life, people met in Janesville today to take part in an identity theft workshop. The workshop was hosted by 1st District Congressman Brian Stile of Janesville and included representatives from the Federal Trade Commission, the Wisconsin Better Business Bureau, and DATCAP. The messages included: just hang up when you're suspicious of someone's intentions. Do not give your personal information over the phone.
We need to, one, stop these people from calling us in the first place. But until we're successful at preventing these calls in the first place, I want to make sure people know the tools in the toolkit to prevent themselves from becoming victims of these scams.
If you do become victim of a scam, call the local authorities, not only for yourself, but also to prevent the next person that they could scam.
Farmers need to be on the lookout for potential hackers. That's according to a warning from the FBI yesterday. Officials say cyber criminals might go after agriculture companies during planting and harvesting seasons, believing they could be more vulnerable and willing to pay off the extortion. The FBI says 6 grain companies were targeted last fall, and 2 others have already been attacked this year. In a public advisory, federal officials say a major disruption of grain production would impact the entire food chain. They're calling on farmers to take defensive measures against the potential threat.
President Biden announced new funding for Ukraine after Russia launched a heightened assault in the eastern part of the country. President Biden says another $800 million worth of defense assistance is on the way. Among the weapons being sent, 72 howitzers, ammunition, tactical drones, and vehicles. The president also said the U.S. has provided 10 anti-armor systems for every Russian tank in Ukraine.
We won't always be able to advertise everything that our partners are doing to support Ukraine and fight for freedom, but to modernize Teddy Roosevelt's famous advice, sometimes we will speak softly and carry a large javelin, because we're sending a lot of those in as well.
In the besieged city of Mariupol, Ukrainian civilians and soldiers remain inside a steel plant that is surrounded by Russian forces. And 12 miles west of Mariupol, new satellite images show more than 200 mass graves. They started appearing March 23rd and have expanded this month. There are reports Russian soldiers are burying bodies here of people killed in Mariupol.
The CDC has asked the Justice Department to appeal the ruling that got rid of the travel mask mandate, setting the country up for a legal showdown.
Many Americans remain confused about when and where to mask up.
Michael George has the latest.
The Biden administration is extending its requirement for all non-U.S. citizens entering the U.S. to be fully vaccinated, while trying to reinstate the transportation mask mandate.
There's going to be an appeal by the Justice Department.
A federal judge in Florida struck down the CDC mask requirement on airplanes, trains, and buses Monday, leading all major airlines to make masks optional on flights.
I'm going to wear a mask on the plane. I don't feel uncomfortable now not wearing one.
The issue is of real concern for travelers like Brian Vastag, who has an autoimmune disorder.
I am constantly assessing my risk. I'm not going to know, is there somebody on the plane who's sick right now?
While the TSA is no longer enforcing the rule, passengers are still required to mask up in airports, including terminals here at LaGuardia.
We have to do all kinds of things to protect other people in this society, and the masking is just another thing.
In a statement, the CDC defended the mask mandate, saying, quote, "At this time, an order requiring masking in the indoor transportation corridor remains necessary for the public health."
There's a lot of stuff still going on, and I just think that it should not be lifted as of yet.
COVID-19 cases are rising in several states across the country, driven by BA.2. The Omicron subvariant now makes up about 75% of new cases in the U.S. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Britain's Queen Elizabeth is 96 today, and while she celebrates her birthday in private, there are plenty of public festivities underway. The Queen heard happy birthday a lot today as the nation celebrates her 96 years of life with a tribute on her actual birthday today and a second celebration in June when the weather is warmer.
This is very much someone who's looking forward despite being 96 years of age, and she may spend her actual birthday fairly quietly in private.
The Queen isn't getting around as easily as she used to and has canceled a number of events since having COVID 2 months ago, but she posed with her ponies in this new photo to mark her birthday, and the royal family tweeted a picture of Princess Elizabeth at age 2. Queen Elizabeth got an early birthday gift last week when her grandson Prince Harry and his wife Meghan flew in from California. The couple was in Europe for a charity event, the Invictus Games, and said the Queen is in good spirits.
96.
Yeah.
Well, tonight is a wonderful night for a spring wine walk in downtown Madison. After a couple of years off due to the COVID-19, the downtown Madison Spring Wine Walk is back. The walk takes place in front of from 5 to 8 tonight. Tickets include a commemorative wine glass, wristband, shopping bag, drink samples, and shopping specials at a variety of sip stops. There are 18 locations taking part, including Dubai Bar and Restaurant, Divino, and Imagination.
And what you do is you go from spot to spot with your complimentary glass and your gift bag, and you sample great wines, and you get to learn a lot about our local businesses.
Tickets are $41 per person with free designated driver tickets available. All tickets must be purchased online. Attendees start the walk at the Downtown Madison Visitor Center on State Street and can choose their own path during the 3-hour event. For more info, go to Visit downtownmadison.com. I have a bad contact right now. Next at 4, we are marking Earth Day a day early this year with a celebration to help keep kids healthier.
We'll head to Badger Prairie Park in Verona and join the festivities, which News 3 is co-sponsoring with SSM Health when Live at 4 continues.
You're watching News 3 Now, live at 4.
Create your perfect room for relaxing, entertaining, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get 25% off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today. Patio enclosures.
How is it still playing?
Aspercream Arthritis. Full prescription strength. Reduces inflammation. Don't touch my piano.
Kick pain in the Aspercream.
Living with metastatic breast cancer means being relentless because every day matters. And having more of them is possible with Verzenio, the only one of its kind proven to help you live significantly longer when taken with fulvestrant, regardless of menopause status.
Verzenio plus fulvestrant is for HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer that has progressed after hormone therapy. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, or cause dehydration or infection. At the first sign, call your doctor, start an antidiarrheal, and drink fluids. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor about any fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Life-threatening lung inflammation can occur. Tell your doctor about any new or worsening trouble breathing, cough, or chest pain. Serious liver problems can happen. Symptoms include fatigue, appetite loss, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising. Blood clots that can lead to death have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, and rapid breathing or heart rate, or if you are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be.
Every day matters, and I want more of them.
Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
Imagine being able to fill your home for $99
$99 a month. With the power of Bob's discount, it's possible. Take my Blake dining set for only $5.99. Add my best-selling Laurel sofa and love seat, only $9.99. And throw in my 5-piece Tremont Queen bedroom set for only $9.99. Math time. That's a house full of furniture for...
Calculating.
$25.97 or $99 per month for 30 months, totaling $29.70 with qualified special financing. Because with Bob's discount...
Math is fun.
My dad told me he's back into old hobbies, but it looks like he's picked up new habits for his type 2 diabetes, too.
Once weekly Trulicity is proven to help lower A1C, and it can help you lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
Create your perfect room for relaxing, entertaining, and more with patio enclosures. Right now, get 25% off your sunroom. Plus, enjoy exceptional financing. Call today.
Patio enclosures. Welcome back, everyone. The Food and Drug Administration is investigating Lucky Charms cereal after reports of some people getting sick.
The move comes after a popular online poison website reported that more than 1,300 people said they had gastrointestinal issues after eating Lucky Charms. However, cereal maker General Mills says it has found no evidence of people getting sick, and the FDA says it has received only a few complaints about people getting sick after eating the cereal directly. The FDA has started an on-site inspection of the cereal production sites, but has not announced a recall.
Air quality in the U.S. is on a downward spiral. That is according to the American Lung Association. The nation had a record high number of very unhealthy or hazardous days from 2018 to 2020. The research shows more than 137 million people are in counties with potentially dangerous air. Experts say pollution levels dropped for a time during the pandemic because people weren't commuting as much as usual. California is seeing the most pollution, especially in Bakersfield, Fresno, and the San Francisco area.
A new study has found that more pets are being poisoned by marijuana plants and edibles than in the past, and some even die. The study surveyed veterinarians in Canada and the U.S. and found that cases of cannabis poisoning occurred most frequently in dogs, but other animals suffered as well, including cats, iguanas, ferrets, horses, and cockatoos. The study found that most pets recovered sometime after 24 to 48 hours in a veterinary hospital.
U.S. airline profits are expected to take off in the near future. For the past 2 years, many carriers have seen major losses due in large part to travel restrictions caused by the pandemic. But now that many people, those issues have eased and people are traveling, including limiting masks on airplanes, people are ready to take to the skies. The second quarter began with the spring travel season and ends at the peak of summer travel. Analysts expect the travel industry will get a big boost. Officials at American Airlines say last month they boasted the most bookings and revenue in company history.
Stocks fell on Wall Street after the Federal Reserve discussed a half-point interest rate hike. The Dow Industrials fell 368 points, closing at 34,792. The Nasdaq fell another 2%, losing 278 points. The S&P 500 was off 65. Well, SSM Health and News 3 are teaming up to help build a healthier community for kids.
It's a new campaign called Time for Kids, Keys for Health.
We are kicking it off this afternoon with a fun event at two Dane County parks, Lake Farm County Park and Badger Prairie Park, to celebrate Earth Day. Terry Helmke from Dean Health Plan is a partner of SSM Health, joins us with more on this. Welcome.
Hi, Terry. Good to see you.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So what can families expect if they come to the park this afternoon and evening?
Yeah, we're having a great time here. We're at Badger Prairie in Verona, but like you said, there's also an event at William G. Lunny Park in South Madison, and we're celebrating Earth Day as part of our Healthy Parks, Healthy You initiative. We have a lot of activities for families. We have face painting here at Badger Prairie. We have a scavenger hunt. We have information on Time for Kids. And families can take away either a seed kit, a birdhouse, or one of our service berry bushes to keep the Earth Day events going on when they get home.
Oh, that's so great. It feels so good to just get outside and do activities outside. And why is engaging in nature, which is timed perfectly around Earth Day, so important for kids' health?
It's so important because I think a lot of times people think about the physical health benefits of being in nature, but even 15 minutes in health can help bring down your blood pressure, ease stress and anxiety, and boost our immune system. So we're really trying to focus on getting people out into our wonderful Dane County parks to help with all of those different health benefits. And Earth Day is a great day to do it, and it's sunny and beautiful out here right now. So come and join us.
We're calling this Keys to Health. What can we expect to focus on in the coming year?
Yeah, we have a lot planned for our Time for Kids, Keys to Health. Our first focus is sustainability. So looking at how having a healthy earth can help our own health. We'll also be looking at things like food security, mental health resources in the community, volunteerism, and just getting out and engaged in the community. We know that it takes a village to make for healthy and happy kids. So we're really looking forward to a lot of really fun events out in the parks and different areas in the community coming forth this year.
And for people who are watching right now, how long will you be out there this afternoon?
We'll be here until 6 o'clock.
So it's a Badger Prairie in Verona and Lunny Lake Park on the southeast side of Madison. Terry, thanks for being with us today.
What's that?
I said thank you for being with us today.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Have a great event and a healthy year to come. Thank you.
Thanks, Terry. Great to see you.
Still to come at 4, Strike Up the Band is Traveler Throwback Thursday.
We'll relive 1983's Boombox Parade. I can't wait for this one, Mark. That's coming up after Gary's First Warn forecast.
Look what $1 buys right now at Ashley. Entire room groups for as low as $1 a day. Discounts up to 65% off. 60-month special financing. A $1,000 purchase only costs $21 per month. Plus no money down on in-stock items. Only at Ashley.
Dry eye symptoms keep driving you crazy? Inflammation in your eye might be to blame.
Let's kick Ken's ache and burn into gear.
Over-the-counter eye drops typically work by lubricating your eyes and may provide temporary relief.
Those drops will probably pass right by me.
Xiidra works differently, targeting inflammation that can cause dry eye disease.
What is that? Xiidra? No!
It can provide lasting relief. Xiidra is the only FDA-approved non-steroid eye drop specifically for the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease. 1 drop in each eye twice a day. Don't use if you're allergic to Xiidra. Common side effects include eye irritation, discomfort, or blurred vision when applied to the eye, and unusual taste sensation. Don't touch container tip to your eye or any surface. After using Xiidra, wait 15 minutes before reinserting contacts.
Got any room in your eye?
Be proactive about managing your symptoms by talking to your doctor about twice daily Xiidra like I did.
I prefer you didn't.
Xiidra. Not today, dry eye.
Save big money with 11% off everything at Menards, including all Suncast storage sheds. Keep your outdoor supplies, tools, and valuables secure and protected with Suncast storage sheds. The 8-foot by 10-foot Tremont outdoor shed is low maintenance and has reinforced construction for added strength and stability, while the lockable metal handles and hinges add extra security. All Suncast outdoor storage sheds are 11% off right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
In the military, we call it dereliction of duty. Ron Johnson is supposed to serve Wisconsin. Instead, he served himself. An investigation found Ron Johnson pushed through a special tax loophole that benefited his own family's business. Then he cashed out of the company for $5 million. Ron Johnson has doubled his wealth since taking office. That's a dereliction of duty. Tell Ron Johnson to stop passing tax laws that benefit himself.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Very well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on most Chevy pickup trucks. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance toward the eligible purchase of a new Chevy truck with accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Wow, look what $1 buys right now at Ashley. Get a Tempur-Pedic or Purple mattress for $1 a day. Guaranteed delivery within 5 days on all in-stock mattresses. 60-month special financing, plus no money down. Only at Ashley.
Well, take a look at this. The local watering hole isn't always a safe place for a drink. That was a close call. A few water bucks and birds were getting a drink in South Africa in this video. Suddenly, a crocodile leaps out of the water, grabbing one of the animals. Incredibly, the buck manages to jump back just in time and has enough strength to break free and run away. You need a drink after that.
Who in the world got that video?
I don't know.
Right place at the right time.
Pretty good stuff. All right, good day to be on the water.
Yeah,
not
today.
Not the crocodiles. But
well, it's kind of breezy out there, so you know, the waves might be a little choppy. But tomorrow we'll be back to the rain and the cold weather, and then we'll warm up for Saturday. Could be up around 80, and then see some thunderstorms Saturday night. So a little of everything in there.
Keeping you busy.
But I'll be back with the forecast. Take a look at the weekend forecast in more detail, and what will happen next week also.
To be a thriver with metastatic breast cancer means asking for what we want and need, and we need more time. So we want Kisqali. Women are living longer than ever before with Kisqali when taken with an aromatase inhibitor or fulvestrant in postmenopausal women or in men with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali is a pill that's significantly more effective at delaying disease progression versus an aromatase inhibitor or fulvestrant alone. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious skin reactions, liver problems, and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection, a severe or worsening rash, are or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Ask your doctor about living longer with Kisqali.
Shop the Spring Savings Double Up Sale for double rebates on our most popular appliance and grill brands. Shop in-stock specials like this Amana top-load washer for just $5.48. This KitchenAid dishwasher for just $7.98. This GE convection range with air fry for just $8.98. Or this LG 25 cubic foot French door refrigerator for just $14.98. Shop GrandAppliance.com or a store near you. Grand Appliance, the appliance experts.
Drive a Honda, the adventures go on and on. Follow your adventures with the thrilling performance of Honda. The brand owners are calling the most fun to drive. Hurry into a local Honda dealer where new vehicles are arriving daily.
In late October of 2021, I got COVID, and I was pretty sure that I was at the end of my rope.
I knew we were in trouble when we decided to bring in our attorney to start having Joel sign end-of-life documents, business documents.
My last try was an experimental medication. She put me on the Aviptadil, and that next morning when I woke up, I was a new man.
Because of Ron Johnson's right to try bill, I have my husband today.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Well, you know, we seem to alternate weather every day. Yesterday it was cloudy and rainy. Today it's sunny and mild. Tomorrow, guess what? Cloudy and rainy. We have showers back in the forecast with some afternoon and evening thunderstorms. But look what happens on Saturday. The sun comes back out. The winds pick up out of the south. It'll be much warmer with high temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. And then what happens after that? Boom, temperatures start falling again on Sunday. We're back to chilly weather for most of next week. On Doppler track, things very quiet across the state right now. Skies have been sunny, but we could see some thunderstorms thunderstorms already late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Storm Prediction Center has a marginal risk of severe thunderstorms now pretty much over most of southern Wisconsin. Hail is going to be the main threat because temperatures will only be in the upper 40s to lower 50s. Not really conducive for severe weather, but the air aloft will be quite unstable. The higher severe weather threat will be farther out to the west into western Iowa and Minnesota. Saturday, the severe weather threat highest from the Twin Cities southward into central Iowa, but notice the marginal risk area just into the far western portions of Wisconsin. What will happen is we'll see some thunderstorms develop, and they could become severe during the afternoon on Saturday, but as they push eastward into Wisconsin, temperatures will be a little cooler, the air will be a little bit drier, and it looks like those storms will weaken somewhat, so we'll have to see how well those storms hold together. First batch of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow into tomorrow night, bringing about a quarter to half inch of rain. Then we'll see very similar conditions for Saturday night into Sunday. Another quarter to half inch of rain, so by Sunday afternoon, we're probably looking at somewhere between about a half inch and an inch, maybe locally inch and a half of rain over that time period. Over the next 10 days, our temperatures, again, up and down. Average high temperature goes from 60 to 63. We're mainly below that, but again, that big jump up in temperatures on Saturday, Sunday, above normal, but that'll be early in the day with temperatures holding steady, and then we'll have to wait till close to the end of next week to get temperatures even close to normal. As we look at current temperatures, they range from around 40 near the U.S.-Canadian border to almost 80 across southern portions of Kansas. We're in between. We're in a little slot of milder air. Most of that is because of sunshine. Where there's more cloud cover, temperatures are colder, especially to our north and west. But notice how the jet stream's starting to buckle. This will bring that next storm system to the northeast, and again, it'll bring us rain tomorrow, but then milder conditions for Saturday. There's a couple of warm fronts out to the west as well. Right now, our winds are mainly out of the west and northwest, but with sunshine, temperatures are still in the upper 60s. It's a little cooler to the north and west. And again, as those temperatures move in and cloud cover moves in for tomorrow, that will cool us down. But compared to yesterday, we jumped up about 20 degrees in temperatures. Tomorrow by this time will probably be almost 20 degrees colder. On future track, you can see the clear skies overnight, but here come the showers and a few thunderstorms from the south and west, and we'll see those from Friday afternoon into Friday night. So for tomorrow, the rain comes back, high of 52, but that probably won't be until just before midnight with showers and a few afternoon and evening thunderstorms. On future track, again, clear skies this evening. The clouds start moving in overnight. We'll see some showers, perhaps a few thunderstorms during the day tomorrow, but then we clear out by early on Saturday morning. Those winds pick up out of the south and temperatures jump up into the upper 70s to near 80. Again, rainfall amounts, quarter to a half inch for tomorrow night, similar amounts for Saturday night into Sunday morning. As we look at the 7 to 10 day forecast, the showers and thunderstorms end on Sunday morning, and then look what happens after that. Those temperatures drop right back into the upper 40s to around 50 degrees for the middle part of next week, middle to upper 50s by the end of the week, but that's really not warm for this time of year. By that time, we should be looking at high temperatures in the lower 60s.
You turn on the air, then turn on the heat.
Right.
Don't get the planting bug on Saturday because it's going to be 29 degrees for lows.
It's, you know, normally our first frost occurs somewhere the first or second week of May, so it's still a little early.
May 15th. Mother's Day?
Who's counting?
Mother's Day? All right, Gary, thank you.
Thank you, Gary.
Back in the late 1970s and early 80s, Leon Vargian and Jim Mallon of the UW's Pail and Shovel political party were responsible for some of the most famous pranks in Madison history.
The Statue of Liberty on a frozen Lake Mendota, Bascom Hill covered with pink flamingos, a toga party for 30,000 people.
On June 1st, 1983, a Boombox parade from the Capitol down State Street. Leon was the drum major. It was one of those only in Madison moments, and we were fortunate enough to cover it. Here's this week's Traveler Throwback Thursday.
The sun was shining on Leon Vargian today. Madison's unofficial clown was in the limelight again.
They got uniforms already.
Borrowing a theme from the film The Music Man, the parade was titled 76 Boomboxes in the Big Parade. And carrying that theme one step further, Music Man Harold Hill warned the good folks of River City about trouble. That's trouble with a T, and that rhymes with B, and that stands for boomboxes. The only trouble today, though, was with some batteries. But once those were in place, and with the mayor in place, the radios were tuned to radio station WORT. It was time to begin.
Many of you may know about it already, and many of you that are standing out on the square right now with your boomboxes know exactly what I'm talking about. Are you out there? Yeah, I heard him say yeah. We're talking about Madison's Boombox Parade.
Leon and his boomboxers were in full glory. The streets were lined with cheering fans from the square all the way down State Street. And along the way, Leon was already making plans for a bigger and better parade.
We'll have a parade where TV stations are broadcasting flatbed truck with TV sets tuned to the parade.
The sun was bright, the crowds enthusiastic. The marchers were never better. The Music Man would have been proud. Mark Kane, News 3, traveling in Madison.
He was a character.
Wow.
Leon never graduated from the UW. In fact, there are reports he had just one academic credit.
Leon passed away, sadly, in 2015, but his legacy will live forever.
And as we continue our Throwback Thursdays, I want to take this opportunity to acknowledge my longtime photographer and producer, Mike Van Susteren. He's been along every step of the way on this 4-decade-long traveler journey. He's made me look awfully good over the years, and we're still at it. Thanks, Mike. And thanks to former Channel 3 photographer Kurt Westbrook for capturing this picture.
I love you with your boombox.
Well, we had to have it for the audio.
Yeah, that's great.
And I don't think Mike and I could walk down State Street carrying that equipment these days.
I think you could. I think you could.
So,
wow. 39 years ago. Can you believe that? I know. It's crazy.
Time flies. Well, coming up next here on Live Before, Dr. Zorba Pastor joins us to discuss whether you should keep masks on when you travel. He'll also take your medical questions.
And then coming up next hour at 5, the Dane County community is in shock after police revealed earlier this week they are still hunting for 2 people charged in a baby's death in 2020. A News 3 Investigates review finds their release conditions were set at the lowest in the state for all similar cases that year. We'll have more details on this coming up at 5.
Living with metastatic breast cancer means being relentless because every day matters. And having more of them is possible with Verzenio, the only one of its kind proven to help you live significantly longer when taken with fulvestrant, regardless of menopause status.
Verzenio plus fulvestrant is for HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer that has progressed after hormone therapy. Diarrhea is common, may be severe, or cause dehydration or infection. At the first sign, call your doctor, start an anti-diarrheal, and drink fluids. Before taking Verzenio, tell your doctor about any fever, chills, or other signs of infection. Verzenio may cause low white blood cell counts, which may cause serious infection that can lead to death. Life-threatening lung inflammation can occur. Tell your doctor about any new or worsening trouble breathing, cough, or chest pain. Serious liver problems can happen. Symptoms include fatigue, appetite loss, stomach pain, and bleeding or bruising. Blood clots that can lead to death have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have pain or swelling in your arms or legs, shortness of breath, chest pain, and rapid breathing or heart rate, or if you are nursing, pregnant, or plan to be.
Every day matters, and I want more of them.
Ask your doctor about everyday Verzenio.
For decades, Washington politicians have promised to lower the cost of prescription drugs. But every year the prices go up. Why? Because Republicans like Ron Johnson, and let's be honest, too many Democrats don't have the guts to stand up to the pharmaceutical companies. I'm Sarah Godlewski, and I will. I want to bring practical solutions to Washington. That's what I've done as state treasurer. I'm Sarah Godlewski, and the big drug companies may not approve this message, but I do.
The world is full of make or break moments, especially if you have postmenopausal osteoporosis and a high risk for fracture. It's time to make your move to help reduce your risk of fracture with Prolia. Only Prolia is proven to help strengthen and protect bones from fracture with one shot every 6 months.
Do not take Prolia if you have low blood calcium, are pregnant, are allergic to it, or take Xgeva. Serious allergic reactions like low blood pressure, trouble breathing, throat tightness, face, lip, or tongue swelling, rash, itching, or hives have happened. Tell your doctor about dental problems, as severe jawbone problems may happen, or new or unusual pain in your hip, groin, or thigh, as unusual thigh bone fractures have occurred. Speak to your doctor before stopping, skipping, or delaying Prolia, as spine and other bone fractures have occurred. Prolia can cause serious side effects like low blood calcium, serious infections, which could need hospitalization, skin problems, and severe bone, joint, or muscle pain.
Don't wait for a break. Call your doctor now and ask how Prolia can help you.
Tonight at 5, we're giving you an in-depth look at the impact a potential political shift of power could have at the state capitol, especially in the governor's office.
In our every other day weather pattern, our sunny and mild weather today will give way to a cloudy, cooler, and rainy day tomorrow. In keeping with the pattern, Saturday will be partly sunny, windy, and much warmer. I'll look at our temperature swings at 5.
Then at 6, it's a growing movement in some local communities. Get the latest buzz about No Mow May, including the benefits it could have on the environment. That's tonight at 6.
Giving the old weather satellite a spin, we end up in Seattle. Guess what? It's raining.
55 degrees. We did this just for Dr. Zorba Pastor because his grandkids are in Seattle.
There's the needle.
That's right.
You were just there?
I was just there. I was just there, and believe it, that's what the weather looks like all the time.
Yes. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Dr. Pastor is in the studio with us today making a house call.
And we'll get to your calls. 270-9933 is the number to call. 608-270-9933. We'll get to your questions in the next segment. So let's talk about masks and travel.
Right, right. So, now, there's no federal requirement to be masked up on a bus, masked up on the airplane. But the real thing is you have to answer that question for yourself. So if you're going to the airport, you're passing through a lot of people. All of them are not vaccinated. You know that for sure. Some of them may have COVID because that's the way it is. And so you've got to protect yourself. So my thought is, especially as you're going onto the airplane, from the airport to the airplane, that's when you should mask up. That really is your greatest risk. When you're sitting in your seat, then make a decision. I mean, if it's you and you're next to a person that you know of, well, you may decide, I'm not going to wear a mask, I'm sitting right next to them. The air on the airplane is actually a very good quality.
I heard you should open up the nozzle so the air flows on you.
Very good, excellent. And those are kind of where you make, where you make your decisions. It's your decision now. Do it the way you think you're going to be the safest.
The Justice Department is appealing this ruling of reducing the masks, but regardless of what happens, you think we should just make a personal decision?
I think I would. I mean, I just traveled to the airport and I'm going to be going back in a few weeks. I'm definitely going to wear a mask in the airport, on the airplane, sitting down, and then I will make a decision sitting down if I'm going to wear a mask. Now, if I'm next to somebody coughing, oh, forget it.
Put the mask back on.
But I'm always going to have a mask with me, a good a good K95 N95 mask.
And we've been masked up for almost 2 years, so we're
kind of used to it.
But we haven't been exposed to a lot of these other things.
No, that's right.
You could have flu,
that is, well, look at influenza. It really has not been big for the last year or two because basically we've been masked up the entire time. So I think it's really important for us to use our brain and make our own decision based on our own health and what we think is best for us and our families.
And don't shame anybody wearing a mask.
I know. Oh, those days should be gone.
Yeah.
All right, time to call in 608-270-9933. We'll get to your questions with Dr. Zorba Pastor right after this.
There's a difference in a small town where family values still hold true. Welcome to the Portage Furniture Store. Well, we ventured back to Portage and look at who we found, the two Ayers brothers, Austin and Aaron. It's good to see you guys.
Welcome back.
So how is business? How is life?
Business has been great. It's been very busy, busy for both of us. A couple new kiddos in the past year. So no, but business has been doing great.
I know you really want to give a shout out to all of the people around this area that shop local, that choose to come right here to Cook Street to see the two of you.
Obviously, first and foremost, we're so appreciative of our customers, and there's just been such a strong sentiment to shop local, shop small, support family business. And I guess with the inventory, we've been very blessed. We've got a packed showroom, trucks coming in every week. We've really, we're running out of places to put everything. We're in good shape.
I feel like there's such a difference in the customer's mood when they walk in. They don't have that anxious feeling of, oh gosh, here comes the salesperson coming over to talk to me. Yeah. Why is that so different here?
We put a major emphasis on no pressure shopping. Our salespeople, they're fantastic. They're gonna be there when you need them, but they're gonna let you, try everything out, and they're gonna leave you alone, let you relax.
So all these years later, the big question is, there's still the Portage Furniture free delivery?
Yep, absolutely. Still the free delivery. Gonna bring it right into your home, set it up, make it perfect for you. They'll even cook you dinner or sing a song for you if you need. They're just fantastic.
That's that small, local, family feel business mentality. You can't replicate it, right?
We're the Ayers family.
From the Portage Furniture Store, I'm Emmy Fink, and you're buzzed into Madison.
What can I do with less asthma? With Dupixent, I can do more. Crazy commutes, crowd control. Have a nice day, Alex. Thanks, Stella. Taking the stairs, that's how you do more with Dupixent, which helps prevent asthma attacks. Dupixent is not for sudden breathing problems. It's an add-on treatment for specific types of moderate to severe asthma. that can improve lung function for better breathing in as little as 2 weeks. I can reduce or even eliminate oral steroids. And here's something important. Dupixent can cause allergic reactions that can be severe. Get help right away if you have rash, chest pain, worsening shortness of breath, tingling, or numbness in your limbs. Tell your doctor about new or worsening joint aches and pain or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines, including steroids, without talking to your doctor. Are you ready to do more with less asthma? Just ask your asthma specialist about Dupixent.
Well, the view of the Beltline at Fish Hatchery Road shows traffic pretty slow in both directions of the Beltline there. Right now, we're seeing delays on the eastbound Beltline from around Monona Drive back to west of Verona Road. Some delays between Fish Hatchery Road and Park Street on the westbound Beltline. Almost a half hour on the eastbound Beltline, 17 minutes back on the westbound Beltline. All the other major roads across southern Wisconsin are in good shape. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
Gary, thank you. A tourist stares death in the face as a great white shark slams into his shark cage off the coast of South Africa. The sharks swarm the cage as chum is tossed into the water from above, with one smashing his tail right against the cage. The man can't even see the great whites until they're right in front of him due to the murky water and low visibility. The massive dent in the rusty old cage only adds to the angst of this experience, but he lived to tell about it.
Yeah, look at that. Nothing to worry about.
Why are they throwing chum in the water?
So they can see the sharks.
So they can see the sharks.
Right.
They overdid it. Dr. Zorba Pastor rejoins us to take your health questions.
The number to call, 608-270-9933. And we've got a couple lines open if you have a question.
Let's start from Lester. Let's start with Lester from Madison. Hi, Lester.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Mark and Susan and Dr. Sower. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, my question is, I work at a grocer downtown Madison, close to the Capitol, and I'm within, I would say, sometimes 3 to 6 feet of people when I'm cashiering and bagging. And basically, my question is this. I've had third booster, I'm 53, and I'm diabetic type 2. Do you think I should get the fourth booster?
Absolutely, you should get, it's actually the second booster, but it's the fourth shot. The answer is yes. I'm around people all the time. I got my second booster, and you know something? I'm just fine. I'm sitting here today, and I feel much better. The answer is yes, get your booster.
I got my second booster as well.
Right.
He's over 50, so he's eligible for it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Right.
All right. Let's go to Alan in Monroe. Hi, Alan.
Hey there, how are you today?
We're well, thanks for calling.
Dr. Zorba, I've got a question. How soon after the fourth booster, or the second booster, the first booster, can you get the next one?
You know, I don't know the exact, I'd have to look and see. It's like,
4
is
months.
It 4 months? Yeah, so it's 4 months afterwards. That's right.
Do you think everybody should be getting a booster? Or
yes, I think so. Because right now we still don't know exactly what's going on. And why not get that other booster and make sure you're protected? I mean, you know, it's the best way to do it.
And the thing with this, a lot of people now are asymptomatic, even though they have COVID, but we don't know what the consequence, you know, all down the line. And that's really important. If we look at a number of diseases, let's look at syphilis, which was a disease that really caused a problem throughout the ages. You know, it was generally asymptomatic. You would have a sore in the vaginal area or the penile area. It would disappear, and then you would get secondary and what's called tertiary syphilis that would actually kill you 20 and 30 years down the line. So we don't know the long-term consequences of COVID, and that's kind of why it's important. Get your booster, get your shots, get it done.
All right, let's go to Della in Evansville. Hi, Della, what's your question?
Hi, yes. Hi, Dr. Zorba. Say, I want to know what is the difference between a K95 and a KN95 mask?
They're both good. Both those masks are really good. It has to do with the particles and the particle size, but they're both good masks. There are differences. You can look at it directly on the web to find out what they are, but they're both good masks.
And they're pretty readily available.
They're readily available now, not like it was years ago. Definitely readily available.
And they're the best ones to travel with?
They are the best ones to travel with.
Better than the surgical ones.
Yeah, better than the surgical masks, right.
Okay. Thank you for the call. Let's see here. We have a caller about a booster shot. I don't know his name.
Sorry, your name is not on the screen. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Go ahead with your question.
Hi, Dr. Zorba. I was late getting my first booster.
it had been almost a year since getting the second vaccine. Am I less protected now, and how soon should I get the second booster, or, in other words, the fourth shot?
Second booster, as we said, is 4 months after that. Are you more protected or less protected? I don't think we really know scientifically. We do know the boosters are good. When you get it, after that, literally, 10 days later, you have better coverage. How much better coverage than before? I don't think the science is out there yet. But definitely, 4 months from now, get that second booster.
And we don't really know the natural immunity if you did get it.
Not at all. We don't know that at all. That's it. You know, this is still science and evolution. All we know is that most people with COVID are asymptomatic, and that's why lots of people are still getting COVID.
All right, let's go to Katie in Madison. Hi, Katie. What's your question?
My question is, I had an autoimmune reaction to my first COVID shot and my booster, and I'm not feeling like I really want to go ahead and get the next one.
Sure.
Get the next booster.
Right.
Since the COVID available right now, or going around right now, isn't as virulent.
Well, the answer is this is something you have to talk to your doctor about individually. What was the reaction? What's more important? Is it the reaction that's really serious, or is it just a sort of a side effect reaction? It's an individual thing. Okay. That's why it's got to be looked at.
And you're not sick with the side effects.
No.
You feel like you are.
You feel like you're sick, but that's the same thing with a lot of other shots. Tetanus shot, influenza, a lot of other shots.
And is that just your body doing
your body that's reacting?
The right
that's
thing.
Why individually talk to your doctor. That's how you make the decision.
Okay.
All right. I think we are out of time. Is that correct?
Oh, we do have time to get. Let's talk to Donna in Baraboo. Hi, Donna. What's your question?
I was told by the doctor that I have a distended colon, and I would like to know what causes that and if there's anything that can be done about it.
Sure. There are lots of things that can cause a distended colon. Overuse of laxatives is a common thing that can actually cause it. And then there are a variety of other diseases, something called Hirschsprung's disease. I could list a bunch of them, something that's really hard to say exactly on TV. The one thing about it is you want to follow the advice of the physician. Most common cause is the overuse of laxatives.
Really?
That is the most common cause.
All right, we are out of time. Thank you all for calling in. Thank you for your time.
Good to see you, Zorba. Thanks for coming over.
Make a house call?
Yes.
We'll see you next time. We'll have a final check of your forecast coming up.
Mirror, mirror on my 5-piece Tremont bedroom set. Only $9.99. Dresser and mirror, chest, queen bed, even a nightstand. At Bob's Discount Furniture, you get the quality and value you deserve. Even if you like talking to yourself in the mirror.
What are you recommending for muscle pain?
Based on clinical data, I recommend Salonpas.
Agreed. My patients like these patches because they work up to 12 hours, even on moderate pain.
Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Rising prices have hit us all pretty hard, especially utility bills. Here's how USA Insulation can help. When we wrap your home in our foam, it keeps your expensive warm air from leaking out, just like an insulated coffee mug. And with our low monthly payment plans, you can use your energy savings to help pay for it. Imagine a more comfortable home that saves you money. Call now and get a $500 discount on whole home insulation.
USA Insulation.
How do you use your energy? Fueling your drive to deliver hope for neighbors in need? At Alliant Energy, we're creating more clean, renewable energy every single day to power what matters to you. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than Claritin, and on first dose, provides the same relief as Zyrtec in a pill nearly half the size. Be wise all. Take Zysol at night.
My Blake dining set. Table and 6 chairs, or table, 4 chairs and bench in 3 finishes. In dining height or counter height. With Bob's discount, only $5.99. And now, how am I going to tie my shoes? Shop what's in stock, in store, or at mybobs.com.
Could there be a major political shift coming in this state? Tonight at 5, an in-depth look at how Wisconsin's GOP-controlled legislature could grow even stronger and the impact it may have on the governor's influence. That's tonight on News 3 Now at 5.
This has been a symbol of suburban life for decades. But a new idea is buzzing around local communities.
It's not just, someone being lazy.
Eric Frocky finds out why No Mow May could make a big impact on our planet. Tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
Temperatures right now in the upper 60s across southern Wisconsin. Look for a low tonight of about 40, but rain will develop. Look for showers tomorrow, high 52, but that'll be before midnight. Then we're up to 78 on Saturday. Temperatures turn colder for next week and stay below normal through the end of the week.
All right, Gary, thank you. Tomorrow here on Live at 4, Louie and Oliver, our news hounds, have the best animal stories of the week.
And our Michael Bruno goes backstage for Milton High School's original production of There's No Place. That's coming up tomorrow on Live at 4.
You okay about it? Yeah, I think so.
McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo should probably be called McGann Furniture and Flooring because we're the area's oldest and most experienced floor covering store. Our friendly staff will explain the many types of flooring available, answer questions, and make suggestions so you can choose what's best for your home and lifestyle. We always offer free in-home measurements and estimates and use the finest installers in the entire area. And remember, at McGann's, we don't inflate prices only to mark them down for a sale. Stop in today and discover the difference. You'll be glad you did. McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo.
If you have type 2 diabetes or high blood pressure, you're a target for chronic kidney disease. You can already have it and not know it. If you have chronic kidney disease, your kidney health could depend on what you do today. Farxiga is a pill that works in the kidneys to help slow the progression of chronic kidney disease. Farxiga can cause serious side effects, including dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections in women and men, and low blood sugar. Ketoacidosis is a serious side effect that may lead to death. A rare, life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this bacterial infection, an allergic reaction, or ketoacidosis. And don't take it if you are on dialysis. Take aim at chronic kidney disease by talking to your doctor and asking about Farxiga. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Farxiga. Here's why it's smart to custom order your Ford SUV, because custom orders receive priority. You'll get an extra 1,000 order bonus plus incentive protection, guaranteeing you the best offer now or at delivery. And the features you choose. Want an EPA estimated 41 combined MPG in an Escape Hybrid? A 12-inch touchscreen in an Edge? You got it. In a Ford built your way. Order your 2022 Escape, Edge, or Explorer to lock in the special Flex Buy offer and get 1,000 retail order bonus cash.
Things were really starting to turn worse for my mom. They basically said, that's all we can do.
Right to try is hope when there is no hope.
We had done research on the Zysami. Apparently it was still in stage 3 clinical trials.
She couldn't have that medication unless it was for the Right to Try Act and Senator Johnson's work.
This is 3 days after the treatment, and you can see the difference. You know, without the efforts of Senator Johnson, my mom wouldn't be here today.
I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
In today's Final Touch, did you just get rid of a bunch of old VHS tapes during spring cleaning?
Then you do not want to hear this next story from Perth, Australia. The 25,000 videotapes in this warehouse might seem like junk in today's digital streaming world, but to nostalgia enthusiasts, this is a gold mine. Brett Scotchmeyer and Jenna Lee Thompson bought these tapes on a whim, most of them stock from video rental shops forced to close. They're now selling videos to people across the globe willing to pay hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars for just one tape. According to online resellers, VHS tape sales, listen to this, they're up 83% in the last year. One Disney title recently sold for over $3,000. So next time you're cleaning out the garage, you find some old tapes, you know you just could be sitting in retro gold.
I think they found Mark's resume.
That's pretty much worthless. Rabid grannies? Okay, that's our time for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here again tomorrow. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.